Hi, hi. Hello. Get cancelled and present world record time. Yeah, something like that. Hi there, Overheat. How are you doing today? Let me just do, that stuff. Yeah, okay. I do think that the game sound should be fine. I tried it a little bit. Oh, fuck. That's not the button. Yeah, that's the button. Hi, hi. So, uh, worth a shot, I guess. I did and I didn't play it at all. Like really just configure my game a little bit because I was concerned about the audio. So now it's time. Oh, you're doing good. Oh, that's good to hear. What about me? I am doing fine as well. 1 second. Uh, I even not clicking the resume, we're clicking the new game. Let's go! Start a new game, you reset your progress, are you sure? Yeah, I literally didn't even choose my options. So, let's see! Okay. You are my enslavement and my freedom. You are my flesh burning like a raw summer night. What the fuck? You are my country. What the fuck? That's a kind of unique thing to say. Now it's loading. It's loading, right? Yeah, it's loading. 90s, 1908, Kingdom of Sutherland. You open your eyes to this world. You came from a wealth family in the seat of Lakevan, a middle income family in the seat of Household, a impoverished family in the seat of Dare. Let me just. Okay, if I to choose like to start poor, then you make my game more difficult, or you like make me more closer to the low people, to the low class people. Uh, I think that we're going for the middle choice, I guess. Your parents name you Anthem, and the only child of a diligent civil servant, you live with quite of an ordinary childhood. Okay, that's good, I guess. Life was not that bad. You are lucky enough to attend a well-known public school. Oh, guys. But frequent fights broke out of a rainy family home. This made you feel uneasy. The years passed. Okay, I need to choose it. Okay, we are like how to math again? Uh, but how do I do math? Like if I do was if I was born here, like true, I am 15 years old. Now, okay, now I am 15 years old and I am attending to a history class at school. Okay, the bell started to ring unexpectedly. You heard a loud commotion outside. As everyone tried to figure out what was going on, the principal announced the historical revolution. The kingdom was no more. The Republic of Sutherland was born. Oh, they killed the thing. They killed the king. You did not fully understand? Yeah, definitely I didn't understand at all. Oh, you're happy that you had a day off. Okay, really happy I don't have to go to school. After graduating, you passed the university exam with high marks. Oh, nice. You had the opportunity to choose between several studies. You choose law, like be a lawyer, economics, or be a historian. I think that economics is really nice. Economic, like yeah, know how to deal with economy can be useful. During the first year, you attended to a lecture with David Wisi. He had a well-known diplomat from he was a well-known diplomat from the Foreign Ministry and the son of the president. Oh, After observing the Hall in silence, he explained why a market economy is the better option for Sutherland. So pretty much free economy, right? He argued for a system where price for goods and services are determined by open market. Yeah, exactly. Uh, if I do agree, I think that I will choose the third option. Soldiers entered the campus. In the evening ahead the first election. Men were shocked as the unformed men created a security cordon and started arresting the teachers. A group of students start gathering the protest. Along with your best friend, Petri Vector, you decide to... No, of course you're gonna protest. The coup of... Oh. Oh, okay, you already have... Like, the Republic just started and you already have a coup, okay. One of the officers make a loud announcement that echoed through the campus. General General Luthering declared martial law in order to restore the administration. Please stand back and disperse to your rooms. Yeah, you're doing that by arresting my teachers. That's not sure. You join the student that slowly march towards the large group of soldiers. Suddenly the soldier charged. Okay. A student fell and was trampled as everyone started running away. Of course I wanna go. Shouldn't I run away? Like, that seems quite scary. Whatever, I will hold the ground. Oh, fuck. I gotta beat it. It was a gloomy year. Definitely. The majority of students and teachers displayed their opposition. Thus, Lakevan became a target for the military regiment. You didn't want to stay idle and decided to join. Human rights groups, a student council, a political debate group. Like, what the fuck does the council can do about that, you know? Political debate, I think that will be more repressed than everyone else. So I think that we're going for the human rights, right? The group heavily protests against the deterioration of human rights situation in Sutherland. Yeah, I kind of just got beaten, you know. You contributed in thorough discussion on how to protect and expand freedoms. Sure, that kind of seems right. In one of the meetings, Petri introduced you to one of his friends, Monica, who has a volunteer for the Swedish League of Women. You are immediately attracted to her intelligence, her beauty, her intelligence. I don't know, he's beautiful. Oh, fuck. People always talk about human rights, but what about human rights? Yeah. Okay, that... Fuck. Not funny. Not funny at all, okay? Not funny. In one of the meetings, Peter introduced you to one of his friends, Monica, who was a volunteer for the Scottish League of Women. So I think that he's diligent because he was a volunteer and kind of stuff. His beauty. I mean, the political charge environment led you to join the radios, the association, and oh fuck. Okay, I read. Okay. What about I be on my own? What about that? I and me alone. Now I'll be changed the regiment by my own choice. 2nd of June of 14 that number. The radio related that the communist general Ricard surrounded Luthering and his troops, demanding their surrender. They refused, and heavy fighting broke out across the country. You just couldn't believe it. The army was fighting amongst themselves. Scotland plunged into chaos. Oh, fuck. The crash escalated in a full-blown civil war. The horrors made you isolate yourself for a while. Monica helped you cope, and love grew between you two. Forever, it was a difficult time for love. Oh no, Monica, don't abandon me. And 1 year after that, the charismatic colonel Tarkin So orchestrated a sudden attack and brought an end to the war. He wrote a new constitution and restored stability. The people saw him as a savior. He formed the United Ceasar Salad party and ran as a presidential candidate. In the first ever elections, you vote for the United Salad party. You did not vote. Like, I'm not gonna vote for a military after what's just happened, okay? Not that. That's not gonna happen. ESP won the election by a large majority. Yeah, of course they won. After graduating, you kept seeing Monica and noticing interest to marry. Whatever, a letter arrived from the military, calling you to fulfill your compulsory service. Oh fuck, someone is gonna call me. It was time to serve your national duty. Please, Monica, don't abandon me. A devastation civil war again. Oh no, it's your neighbor country now. Okay. A devastation civil war broke out in the neighbor country Welland. The distinguished Major Joseph Lunkia ordered you to lead your squadron on a border patrol mission. It was a very cold winter when you began marching out of the government outposts. You could see your breath. Yeah, good thing that I washed my teeth, so yeah. After several hours of marching through the snowy hills, distant noise were heard. Visibility was too low to confirm the source. The squad scrawled for the information and for the spot to observe. A group of refugees had made it between the border of France. You escorted them back, like... Okay, that's... A group of refugees had made it beyond the border fence. Okay, pretty much the refugees crossed the fence, right? So I need to send them back or let them go. I think, fuck, I will let them go. After the patrol, Major Lenkia arrived with anger immediately relieved you of your command. Yeah, exactly. Call me a disappointment. One of his current members has supported your actions. Okay, that is... I'm gonna find you, okay? And use name in variable in Latin. What the... Okay. After several months of scrubbing the fort as a punishment, your duties ended and you went back to your civilian life. Monica. Yeah, Monica. You and Monica decided to share your life together. After receiving the blessing of her parents, a ceremony was held in household. During the same year, you worked hard to secure the high payment job at the government United Salad Party. It was much more difficult to start your career on a good foot because of the refugee incident, but you still managed it. Yeah, of course, the refugee incident. That kind of happens sometimes. Oh, sorry. Working for the ruling party was the easiest path to power. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But let's see the other ones. The financial corporation was too great to pass up. Like, I am really good at economics. Okay, I like that. It was the best opportunity to change the country for better. Oh. Congratulations. Oh yeah, thank you. Me and Monica will have like 4 children, okay? At least 4. I am pretty good at economics, okay? And I'm really skilled at that. Okay? You become the economic assistant of one of the more experienced members of assembly. You work long and hard, staying up late. Oh fuck. investigating hundreds of pages of economic reports. You're climbing the ladder. Don't worry, honey. I'm gonna marry you and give you 4 children as well, okay? I can deal with 8 children. In 1933, the Saul strengthened the Republic by removing the institution and symbols of the former kingdom from society. Things were also looking up to the country as the massive economic boom continued. Okay, of course, they have a massive economic boom. I deal with the economies. And people were the happiest they have been in decades. Election time came in, it was decided. President Tarakin Soul was elected once more. Yeah, that happened. The new 5 years plan on the subsequent work regarding finance put you under a lot of pressure. Kinda get it. But your significant contribution to the economic strategy triggered an invitation to meet the President Turkin Soul himself, who offered you a key position. You become the youngest member of assembly. Of course I'll be accepting right away. I'm pretty good at that. And 5 years later, and as the youngest MP, it was difficult to connect with the influential inner circle. You need allies, so you bought Petir as your right-hand man. The bear as your son, Frank, provide a brief moment of joy, you and relief. I'll spend a couple of time with my family, okay? I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. During your absence, Petri found trustworthy contracts and strengthened your position in the body. At the same time, President Saul increased his authority over the years. His growing ego started to cause strife with the party. Their cracks began to show. President Saul barely secured a majority in the elections against the opposition leader. Oh, that's his third mandate, I ain't seen a pattern here. Over the past years, people were grown discontent with corruption and the worsening quality of life. Meanwhile, calls for a united Solent party Congress become louder, and a leadership struggle start to brew. I'll be opposition, of course. You give your support to Eduardo Afonso, a reformist and talented business magnate, who was the main contender for the party leadership. Meanwhile, in a desperate effort to secure votes before the Congress, President Soul was meeting party's members one by one, but he didn't approach you. Of course I backstab him. I'm not gonna approach me either, if I do that. The party Congress was nothing short of impressive. The banners of United Solent were decorating every possible spot. Thousands of influential political figures, lobbyists, and manufacturers gathered for this turning point. The voting for the party leadership began. I don't know, got voting for Taraki. Screw him. The offers bore fruits as the continuous leadership vote was won by Eduardo Alfonso. During the Congress, So announced his retirement from politics. Of course you're gonna retire. You screwed that up. You knew the structure he had established was to stay. The country had become is increasingly authoritarian. I'm happy that he's leaving. But we are talking, yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm happy that he's leaving. I'm gonna choose that. Oh, I have a daughter. A month later, your daughter was born. Monica named her Diana. She motivated you during that tumultuous period in the party. The general elections were approaching. The United Solent Party was under a new leadership of Eduardo Afonso. Yeah, I'm not gonna help him, but like, yeah, thank you. Yeah. During the general elections, the main opposition leader was embroiled in a sex scandal with his secretary. Wait, what? Okay. He was replaced by strong opposition figure Franz Richer, but the damage has been done. Yeah, that happened. The extensive privatization program proposed by Eduardo Alfonso secured an election victory for the United Solid Party. Over the next years, you did your best in order to make... Okay. I did my best to make Sutherland a better place, or did what is necessary to climb up the ladder. I'll make Sutherland a better place, okay? I'm gonna be the good guy here. The presidency of Eduardo Alfonso saw many bold reforms, but it was followed by a serious economic recession. Of course, you're gonna privatize everything. You need to know how to do that. The other party announced their bids for the number here election for the 1953 election, but the unfair system hampered our opposition effort to win. Yeah. You thought your party could not survive another crisis. You are worried about the economic recession. That kind of makes sense. You are worried about your reputation would be tarnished along with Alfonso. I really not doing my best with Alfonso, so I'm worried about the recession here, okay? Together with Petri, your presence in the ESP grew and you become the face of a new wing in the party. Yeah, of course, I'm pretty face it, you know? You effectively look over the leadership as President Alfonso lost control of the country. The moment to make a move had come. You yeah, of course I'm gonna blame Alfonso on television. That's how you make politics, right? The media backslack prompted President Alfonso to reshuffle his cabinet, but most of his inner circle abandoned him. The party eventually voted you, and you become voting you in because of your charisma as a leader. Of course, I am charismatic. Following this, you announced that you'll be running for president in the general election with Petri as your running mate. Yeah, Petri, my right hand. After visiting every city and town during your campaign, you made a speech on state television. You promoted enact democratic reform or preserve national values. I think they're gonna go for the reform, okay? The people are tired of an empty promise. We need fundamental change in our institution and government. A solid and transparent democracy awaits us. Brothers and sisters, a new constitution and a new age is upon us. The broadcast and okay, that's well, actually millions went out to cast their votes. It's time to face the truth. You're gonna be elected, right? I'm gonna be elected, right? Chapter 1, President Rain. It's me, right? My name is Rain, right? I forgot, what's my name? I know that my daughter is named Diana, but I don't remember my surname. What's my surname again? I unironically forgot about my surname and by my own name. Oh, I see it. Oh, I can change myself. Let's just change that face you have first. Classy, idealist, clean-shaven, intellectual. Oh, I am an intellectual. I love Republic. Hairstyle. Oh, I gotta be bald. Let me see the most cursed one. Okay. The Shudo, yeah. Accessories. Oh, I gotta have a cigarette. Oh, that's not a cigarette. It's the other thing. I can have, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have a cigar. And the background will be yeah, everybody in the office. Okay. Movie star, rebellious, stylish, 20s, gentleman. Gentleman hat. That name here that I can't hear. Sorry, fedora, white derby. Okay, I'm gonna be bald. Bald or balding? I'm gonna be about it. And map neural activation. Yeah, sure. Okay, hmm. I'm gonna promote a planned economy. Okay, I enter you made many promises for the people of Sutherland in order to gain their votes. They must be considered very carefully. Economy. Sutherland economy has been based on a plain doctrine sized formation. Oh, so it's plain. Okay, let's go for the free market then. Oh no, but yeah, okay, I need to read it. Pretty much, to the present, Edward Alfonso has enacted free market reforms. Now the country finds itself between two different economic systems. Uh, okay, like I'll be keeping the immigration. I don't even need to hear that. I choose that in my backstory. Like let's go for the free market or planet. I don't think that we do indeed have the space for free market yet. Maybe later. Diplomacy. The intensified global rivalry between capitalists, Arcasia in the West, communists, United Kolkata in the West is opening. Well, okay, I need to choose between the capitalists in the West or the Communist Party. I'm gonna for the Capitalist Party, but promoted planet economy and with the migration really relaxed. What will be my term focus? We also promised to focus on a set extensive subject within our first term. The people expected us to solve the negative situation within the topic while providing us an overall improvement to the related policies. Whoa, the free market. Yeah. Hi there, Saffron. Good to see you here. Healthy education, law and enforcement of military. Oh, definitely not military. Not with our backstory. Size the 40. I gotta go for the education my first term, okay? Because if you do get some more educated people, we can then improve your health and the enforcement of laws. Yeah, of course. 2 weeks has passed since we won the elections. And what did I do? And now I was about to be sworn as the 4% of Sutherland. Thousands were watching the inauguration. Ooh, different. Okay. And cheated my name, Anton Rain. Okay, I think that maybe that's my name. But what's my... The die were cast. Okay. And my story began. In the distance, Maron Palace stood on the top of the famous Hill of Pride. What the fuck is that, a Hill of Pride? Oh fuck, now I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that at all. Your guy kind of look like Hedgehog, yeah. I vote for Hedgehog as a president, okay? He's the guy for the Suzerain, right? The Hill of Pride was named during the declaration of the Kingdom of Sutherland when the thousand of, okay, Maron Palace. Okay, I had no way of knowing what future await me there. I look at my family. Oh, that's the name of my son. It's Frank. My son's kind of old, right? Oh, not good. Let's see Monica. Oh, Monica, love. How are we doing today? My son, daughter, Frank and Dana were next to Monica, my wife. Her eyes were gleaming with pride. Then I turned towards the key people who made all it possible. Of course, each individual has promised an important position in my cabinet. As my thoughts slowly fade away, the reality of the situation dawned on me. Also, Hawker is a Swedish politician, jurist, and the current chief of the Supreme Court. He graduated from Imperial American University in, well, pretty much when I was born. And during the first government of the Republic, he started working as the Minister of Justice. So he's there for like a really long time. And fuck. Okay. The Honker Corps hunt down several landmarks ruling that significant transformed criminal procedure, taxes, and other areas of the law. Many the court's decision incorporated high controversial policy. Yeah, exactly. He's the leader of the Supreme Court, and he's the Supreme Court since the first president, who was a real bad one. Okay, let's see. The time for the oath has come. It has indeed. Yeah, of course. Let's go with the passive aggressive, okay? Please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear. I do solemnly swear that I will respectfully execute the office of the president. What the fuck? I do solemnly swear that I will respectfully execute the office of the president of Sutherland, and to do the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the people and the Constitution of Republic of Sutherland. Oh, that's a cool flag. You may now deliver your inauguration speech, Mr. President. Let's begin. My fellow swords. Wait, people that do live in Sutherland is swords. Brothers and sisters. The crown look very eager to listen to me. The idea of unity, the current dire situation, change and hope. Let's talk about change and hope, okay? You, the people, have chosen. Together, you'll be bringing prosperity and reform to our nation. It's time of hope. It's a time of change. If we stand together, we prevail. The issue that plagues us, our capabilities, let's stand together, okay? In the past, there were been times of times of survival, times of conflict and economic hardship too. But whatever is stood together, we prevailed. And I promise you, we will stop the recession and eliminate poverty. Okay, we're gonna eliminate poverty. It's time for a united and powerful Sutherland once again. For now, not in the next decade or years today. Our capacity as a nation has never been greater. Of course, was never the greater thing. I am the president now. Hundreds of thousands cheered. They were shouting my name in unison. I felt the responsibility, the power, and the burden all at the same time. That's the time that I start to be corrupt, or I need to wait a little bit more. Just to make sure. That's your president. Raise first, wave. I'm gonna wave. I wave it at the crowd, which make the crowd cheer louder. I took a long look at the people of Sutherland to burn his moment into my memory. Can I, like, where is my bride? One of the presidential guard come to be come by to notify that it was time to leave. I made my way off to the leaving car in the motorcade. The presidential state car was a jet black Cadillac with flags of Sutherland above the front headlights. Okay, nice. Hello, Mr. President. Still, what the fuck are you? Oh, he's the driver. Still under the effect of the speech I made, hearing my new title made me smile. If you allow me to introduce myself and Sergeant, your new driver. At ease, Sergeant. It's a pleasure. The pleasure is all but mine. He respectfully bowed his head before opening the car door and gesturing inside. I entered the car. You'll be heading towards the palace. The motorcade began to move. On the way, Serge proceeded to explain the study as a driver. As the minutes passed away, I found myself lost in thought again. Okay, I was not paying attention. Okay, that's literally me. It's a beauty. Is it a beauty? The Baron Palace? Yeah, of course it is. Like, see how beautiful the details are here, you know? He was right. Sunlight glinted off the palace's main maroon-colored domes. Yeah. Every time I look at it, I remember my duty with this nation. So do I, Serge. It was a breathing heart of the nation, after all. It's just a beauty, Serge. It's in good hands now, okay? Shut up that, Mr. President. The car drove past the majority gates, continuing uphill with the entrance. Okay. Serge got out of the car. Have a great day, Mr. President. I'm Morgan Westcar. He thought of the famous Swedish phrase with the times of revolution. I'm Morgan Westcar. Victory is day, which means morning will come. Victory is close. Yeah, victory is close. Ah, what? I made my way upstairs. Okay, that's quite a beautiful palace apparently. Okay, now I see a map. I see a map. What I do with my map? I can drag around my map. Like household is here. Household is here. Is the Anika is like, oh, that's a lot of GDP. A lot of people as well. Oh, let's see the news, okay? Oh fuck. The household post. Rain spoke and of change and hope. The president Andrew Ryan has sworn his duty to the great ceremony in his household. Thousands have attended the assembly where the President Ryan has met his supporters for the first time after his election. Okay. Sutherland today. Oh, that's later the news. Oh, nice, that's cool. The new president has been sworn office by the chief Justice Horace Harkler. Another great win for the USP and Andrew Ryan, who managed to get 37% of the general vote. Their first congratulations come from that guy, Ceasar Salad of the National Front Party, Area 40. I am totally a normal human being. you don't see my maybe. Hi there, experiment 422. The new assembly begins duty. Okay, I have the economic development, I have a budget, and I have a wealthy. The radical, another ESP president. How many times will people fall for the same trap? You have been this before with Colonel Saul, who was supposedly saved his country and brought stability in time of chaos. Okay, you don't like me? That one, he is kinda whatever to me. Yeah. That one he whatever. That one he kinda like me. Yeah, that one he like me. That one he whatever. That one hate me. Economists, restructure and infrastructure. Was warming up the idea of a source. But was the truth to his succession or investment analysis indicate the infrastructure? Yeah. And this Solonomics. Okay, pretty much they don't like Solon. They don't like Soul at all. Read the report from household. Logistical issues, read the report from household. General staff things, briefing. Okay, what do you need to do here? I see a map and I see things. Let's just read the report now. The mayor of house sort report that the rising population was far and fast human expansion were resulting in high levels of congestion in the city traffic. We need to do. Oh yeah, I played Cities Skyline again. The major also reported that the absence and a well-designed large land-based logistic center where all transported come together is one of the greatest problems for domestic trade because household. I need to remember that. Is a big metropolis. Transported as scattered all over household, having established such center in 10 different districts. How I do things? Oh, I have like. Okay, let's just deal with that first. Our branch of the Soul was representing the meeting that took place at the camp, which massive security masters, the chief made a public press of highlights the increasing chance of military confrontation. Okay, pretty much we have a chance of entering a military confrontation. Briefing of the current situation. Okay. The Minister of Economy, the Minister of Rural Development, and the Minister of Interior. You're a businessman who serves as the Minister of Economy, Commerce, and Energy of Salad, so you also deal with energy. You pretty much do with the agricultural management at all, and you deal with. Okay. Simon, Goose, and Lilias were about to arrive as the White Room for a scheduled economic meeting. There was the room of the Maroon Palace, where all important meetings were held. Two assistants arrived first, carried out a hair projector. They stood with it by the door, waiting for the minister to enter. Found the hallway. I heard Lydia's voice. She was using the patient, almost motherly tone she often took in head arguments. Okay, Gus, do you really think that such economically advanced area is more in need of investment than England? Where the fuck is England? Can I go to local? Can I? Fuck. Okay, let me hide for a second. England. What about England? Lack of investment and low production in England. Okay, I kind of need to deal with England apparently. And that one is other nations. Yeah, that one is other nations. What a game. Is Suzerain? Pretty much, I'm not exactly sure about that. I kind of just started the game, but I am a president. I need to deal with the country in some ways that in just learning. Because, yeah. Lilia's maintain minister showed she was clad in shade of brown. Okay, that's okay, whatever. But don't be an idiot, Lilia's. What about the unemployment crisis in the great household and Gazeland regions they are going through? These areas are an economic heartland. Pretty much, we need to choose between caring about the poor people, the non-developed areas, or invest more in the capitals. Simon Hall quickly stepped between the two ministers without looking at either of them. He cleared his throat. Good morning. Just a disagreement in internal economic strategy present reign. Not sure if I would call it a disagreement, Lilias. Let's begin. Okay. Lilias, tell me, what's the situation? Mr. Manager proposed that we should invest in already developed regions. Meanwhile, many cities in England, like that you hear, still don't have the basic commodities delivered in time. Oh yeah, of course you need to do the basics first. Lilias, could you elaborate? Of course, the argument is simple. Ireland is our weakest region, both in terms of economic and social support. We should support the city of Arvory and its suspected mayor. How impartial can you really be? A lot. A lot, guys, a lot. You need to learn that quick. What are the terms, Simon? I have to say that I agree with both of them. What the fuck? How could you agree with both? Is in need of investment. We can improve. I want to avoid this topic now, since you will talk about it when in the future. I would rather first fully brief you or include current economic situation. Okay, Simon pulled out a silk handkerchief out of his pocket and briefly wiped his glass. My staff and I comprehensively analyzed every aspect of. He was drunk by a goof or the assistant of the door, both when they were visibly struggling to hold up a heavy project hold. Okay, he's really the nerd, okay. Simon Hall. Oh, you can put that here. That. Here, point below the painting present. Leave now. I mean, thank you, and please leave now. Simon started looking at his slides. He always carried the commentation around with him. Uh, I'm gonna win. Mr. President, I'm about to explain a very serious data. And sorry, go ahead. I was not sleeping that well, okay? Then I was making a mess at home. That kind of happens sometimes. There have been some development about the solid chain looking for the value today. We have been trying to stabilize it with the central bank. The recession of 51 put enormous pressure on the economy, resulting in the collapse of the value of the currency. The entire situation was a significant cause of concern of our administration. Since economics is your forte, Mr. Rain, is it possible that you might already be aware of the data? Of course I am, but I can still explain the current economic situation in better detail. What's your GDP on debt and debt situation? Uh, let's talk about that first. The employment was skyrocketed and now is stagnant at okay, 60% is kind of high, and inflation is relatively high at 7%. Could be higher. We can do better than that, guys. Let's bring the inflation higher, right? Unemployment is increasing crime and drug use. We need to get people off the streets. The inflation isn't helping our average citizen either. How is your GDP and debt situation? Okay. Our debt is kind of a bit higher than I would like to have. Ew. Start ahead, Fatum. We almost lost nearly oh. Oh. Of course we can get much higher. We can try better, right? What's the status of the recession? The economy has been in recessions about minus 6% the past year. The average GDP dropped from per capita to that number here. That's probably our money, right? Okay, that's massive. This administration's success depends on our ability to stop the recession. The sooner we can reach GDP growth, the better. You have all information needed. Okay, I would like to have more information, but sure. As you can see, the situation is alarming, but not everything is negative. The extensive privatization of the program at the first level is a larger budget surplus, which we can use to stabilize the crisis. The primary subject we need to settle is on what general path you will take in your term. Solonomics based on nationalization happening in the 30s and Alfonso privatization began during the 40s. What will be your focus administration on? One of our main problems that you promote was a planned economic to stop the recession. Okay, I don't care about you. Of course, you don't think it's a good option. It's not a good option, but we should go back to Solonomics. Is the reason of the succession. Self-sufficiency will help us through times. Economic systems without regulation are bound to fall. Yeah, that's true, but I don't think that's what I would choose. What are the consequence of the free market? The more of the economy we control, the better we can manage it. Of course, you can control the economy. That's just how it works, right? That's a fair argument to be made, but if you do reduce the freedom of people in the marketplace in general, you would be hinder our innovation and dynamism in the supply and demand equation. I kind of see it, but say, what have you thought? What have you about? Say what about you about what? Right? Say what you about Alfonso. That sentence is correct. Without his attempts, our current conference will be empty, and the recession will be a depression. So you like Alfonso, so I kind of don't like you. One way to be remembered positively is to cause recession and leave a few bills behind. Yeah, the structural problem. You guys talk too much. So you're arguing about which plan our government should take. Okay? And that's the West one, the capitalist, and that's one is the communist, right? We are much closer to Arcasa than United Contona, so a decision to ally to the West makes more sense. We must be very cautious that a scheme is being devised about Sutherland. Okay. I want to consider you to consider your promise alive with Rakosia. Yeah. Like, I want to let Arcasia control Sutherland, but like, if you do enter the sphere of Arcasia, you can boost our economy, but that can also make them control us. But I make a promise to the people of Sutherland. I want to go back, okay? Maybe with some brides. Exactly. I have made a promise. People want to trust their president. What kind of example we should set for the future generations if we are back down in your promise? Also, in my opinion, allying with a powerful country like Arcadia was an excellent decision. No, you are complaining for this in about a long time, cuz. Mr. President, this is exactly what being controlled looks like. Voluntary or involuntary. When the time has come, I hope you make the right decision for our own good. Simon cleared his throat again. You have some really issues with your throat, guy. Sure. We have to thank Soul. Yeah, breaking promises mean. Let's finish the waterfall started with the capitalist free market reform. No free market. I don't want to choose either of them. Picking a construction company, trade relations, tax reforms, and welfare privatization. Welfare privatization, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't want a free market. But I also don't want to be communist. I want to stay in the middle. Let's move on. Critical institution but remain state control. Yeah, we must be fully responsible in delivering duty service. We should look at opportunities like privatization to create financial resource. A market economy doesn't require as much guidance, and we could help us attract foreign capital. Yeah, it's really hard to fully agree or disagree with this option, but I would choose the first one. A few could be and would be that you would be negative, but either way, you made the choice. Yeah, of course, I have the votes, not you. So what will be your general economic plan to promote? I will keep my promise. Whatever. I make my promise. Okay. Okay, now we are in the game. Country overview, the active policy, BFP banned, ex-president. Oh. How I change photos? Laos? Economy? Yeah. Weak transportation links, unemployment crisis, tax evasion, decreased trade volume, bearish economic. Okay, we have some issues here. Military-wise, military interference in politics, we need to deal with that. Outdated military equipment, I will not deal with that soon. Welfare. That's a lot of things. Corruption? Oh, I like it. Oh, I mean, political overview. Peter, the factions, legislative. USP has the most votes, and the judiciary, the old guards. We need to change them. They have the majority right now, so I need to promote more guys. Like, not exactly more guys, but votes. Oh, I can write here. I can write here. Huh. That's cool. Let's. Peter arrived a couple minutes earlier and sat across with me. He was struggling to hold back his smile. We did it, Anton. We won. Finally, the Altus games we played with the media paid off. He was sparkling. Enjoying the new Saturday I picked out for you. Told you appreciate his gorgeous set of talents. It's a shame that the rest of your staff aren't as. Oh. Please don't be a dick. Can you please don't be a dick? No. There's no time to celebrate, Peter. We have work to do. Yeah, political strategy. We almost see eye to eye, but I hope things are looking good. Great. Let's go with that with Lucian arrives. Let's see if I see eye to eye. That's just Lucian arrives. Lucian Galladay, the chief strategist. Gentlemen, the tau case clock in the room struck by a 3 o'clock. Damn, you're exactly on time. Hello, Peter. Yeah. Glad to see you, Lucian. Lucian, how are you? Let's not waste any time, Lucian. Proceed the overview. As you wish, sir. Lucian spoke in soft, piped tones that immediately drew attention towards him. Let's start by evaluating our current situation. The majority of Taurus people demand change. Of course they demand. People are losing the trust in your democracy. What do you think the radicals like? Oh, that's a radical. Looks like. Leader of. Hey, like the colors of the names mean something. Our responsibility to democratize our broken system. We need to listen to the people if we want to serve the country. Sure. The first two is really good. If we lose power, we won't be able to execute the change. I don't think that's really a good thing to a good thought to have being a democracy, right? We need to listen to the people if we want to serve the country. Let's go for the second one. Yeah, I needed to go against the old guard. While the reformist wing inside our country is still a minority, they could have a 3/4 majority in the assembly, especially if they are united under Franz Richard. Okay, I need to go after you, so the USP reformists aren't wrong to agree they need change. Oh, fuck, I didn't lead. I support the reformers. We need to properly balance the power of this country. We will listen to the demand, otherwise they are no different than the previous administration. I will not allow them to influence me. Fuck you. We need a comprehensive bill to balance the power structure more fairly. We must break the power of the Supreme Court one way or another. Of course we're gonna break them. I agree that they have too much power over the Swordfish politics. Looks like have many challenges ahead. We cannot allow obstructionists to exist. We can't understand. We cannot allow them to exist. Okay, let close the Supreme Court. We can figure it out. Our party still holds 130 of 250. See, the assembly had we got about power. Whatever the reform, the constitution received 2/3 of the majority. And yeah. Follow the agreement. Okay. You write a more democratic constitution with the reforms. The new constitution should give the president wide-ranging powers to lead Sutherland into the future. We could work with the yeah. That's verbal. I know. I am verbal. I will not limit my veto powers. We need them. They can recommend some reforms better than none. Okay, let's be more flexible, okay? But it looks trouble. It's very difficult to please the case of that reformers. They can hold the legislative power of the Supreme Court while holding your own absolute power of legislation would like attempt to consolidate your own power. Anton, we got elected by promise. Yeah, exactly. We can sell as a democratic reform, quote unquote. Let's go for the quote unquote. The public might be persuaded, but the reformers in the assembly are not gonna fall for that. They will try to paint you as yet another strongman trying to grab more power from yourself. Yeah, the real problem is the judiciary, not the president. However, the most people will not be persuaded by that. You will be taught to reach. Will be tough. Okay. We can do it. We look at what we accomplished so far. Of course. To clarify before we go ahead, what are your intentions, sir? We must strand the state by removing the power of the old guard. Yeah. The president needs to be able to exercise his power with ease to maintain stability. Okay, you must strand the state. Yeah, we need to destroy the power of the judiciary. Yeah. By later in this year, we should know more about the reform contents. Lucian took notes. Another important point. We need to be aware of Lordberg Group and the oligarchs convene under the organization to influence economic policies. Korhart led it for a long time before failing EU. The new leader is Walter Tusk. He's a military business investor and current okay, he's like money. Can you bribe me? I mean, I want to work with them anyway. The new administration will be open talk to the businessman. Of course, I will be open talk to businessman. It's always easier for the administration to have business support. Yeah. That's what I know. Marcel Corti was some strong ties with this group. His influence could definitely be an asset for us. But I'm sure he will want something in return. Mr. Corti. That group is dependent on our economic policies. They can move a finger without us. Yeah. I don't think that is true, but I will say that anyway. Yeah, we can reduce the things and make another Copa state. I would advise the same. The budget should be maintained, and we should refrain. Yeah, let's maintain the military on check by dealing with the judiciary, and then later deal with the militaries. Okay. Geopolitical. Rumor coming south. A foreign policy analysis that we are reviewing the recent aggressive military diplomatic development of Robert. What's the location? Oh. So how can I do that things? Like I talk with people. I need another meeting. Nazbol. You remember when Saffron was streaming? This someone in chat said that it's possible to make your account in Nazbol. What the? Really? I don't even know how to do my country stuff. I do think that is probably from the... Congratulations. Thank you very much, sir. Like, this region here is quite wealthy. These guys want to have more. One of two planned mega infrastructure sites. Okay, let's not choose that for now. Arvory is the one that is poor. Yeah, it's the one that is poor. Like, I go from town to town. And the sightings, that's how it works. Let's do that first. Oh, I can. Yeah, I need to. The minutes of upon some two bold plans for mega infrastructure projects that will keep the long-term investment projects. Schedule some portion of our budget. Yeah, let's do one thing here. Okay, the game just saved it. Oh, the three guys. Mr. President, we need to focus on boosting the economy as quick as possible. On the fastest way to achieve is through infrastructure projects. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. What can we focus now? On, in one hand, businessmen are complaining about the slow logistical rail network between Household and Latvian. If I might say, that kind of makes sense. If we make a faster thing between the two places, they can go faster, you know? On the other hand, citizens criticize the lack of proper highway connection. Arvory, where is Arvory? Oh, is that a place that no one cares about? Huh. Well, I think that I don't care about. I think that I don't care about either. Yeah, I know that, ladies, but it's the businessman that can give me money to do things for the ordinary people. We must prove our administrative capabilities. The people must know that its administrative can get things done. Yeah. Yeah, someone that is totally not corrupt. I love money. Money's nice. Money can buy me things, you know? We can leave the request of Eric Neo, a part member, unwashed. Yeah. That must be cumbersome for the citizens. I agree. This could also hurt the local businessmen. Which priority? Priority is... Yeah, that region is not a priority right now for us. Look at the map. Lydia was spotting at Latvian. Sure. Star and leads for Lurberg, Lenkork. Where is Lenkork? Yeah. And then go for Avery. That's the... Okay. You should no longer. Okay, but he is also Agnolia. What is Agnolia? Uh, is that one here? What is this their situation? Like, who the fuck are they? Who are you, man? Agnos swordish people will respect their swords like all of us. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I am for all swordish citizens without separation or preference. Therefore, we should think about the country overhaul. I was pointing that our highway should be less beneficial is near term. I have to disagree. I will be increasing. I want to hear the other project. Okay, I'm gonna for the other one. The other one can improve more of the overall infrastructure, right? Yeah. L1, that was the one that I'll be taking. That will be connecting the household and Lachevan. Yeah. Gelsort. We're going to Gelsort. Lachevan. Yeah, our economic powerhouse. Pretty much connecting the capital with the economic powerhouse. I think that's a good thing. Yes, we should link these rural areas in the middle of the two major cities of Scotland. So if you just connect the two of them, maybe we can, I don't know, give more, how could I say that? Improve the situation between the two powerhouses. I mean, if you know what's better than have some money, have lots of money. Yeah. Who can complain about have money? Who can complain about that? We are talking about the wealthy cities in the region. Forgot about Ireland. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Businessmen in the region will be very content. I have settled on this decision. Yeah, let's go with L1. Good, is there anything else? That should be all, Mr. President. See you soon, Mr. Rain. Have a nice day, Mr. President. Thank you, Overheat. So, we are setting a highway between Lachavan and... Yeah, highway, exactly. It's being built, right? Increased the homeless. Okay, that's bad. Promising agricultural growth. Media strategy need to give that. Infrastructure report is bad, I guess. I get it. Low production. Okay, that's a pretty bad regional. Congratulations. Okay, thank you. You want to trade deal with me? And what you want? Wait, that's another. Oh yeah. Promising agriculture grow. Oh, nice. Okay, now I can only do things in my capital, right? What? Freezing temperatures. The people are freezing. That's bad, I guess. Economic meet had in household. Rustic household state. Okay. Okay, someone set fires on things. Public opinion. Oh, the reformists are 55% of the people like them. Lucian and Peter arrive at my office to talk about recent development in the media strategy. They took both seats across me, and greetings, gentlemen. I must have received further information from... Tell me more. Was it put out quickly? Yeah, it was put quickly. That was put quickly enough. Our firefighters put out the fire as soon as they could. Yet it was 6 hours after so extensive damage was done to the actors and the building. I rearranged medals to recognize their bravery for doing their best. The household fire department is full of top champs. The information we received raised some eyebrows. The initial report from the household police chief indicated that a potential arson case, in accordance to the first suspicion, the Swedish intelligence dictatorate was being called. Oh. Okay. It's a shame so much knowledge was lost. To Peter's point, what could have motivated be indeed it was arson. We need to support our education system. Preserving knowledge is important, yada, a lot of things. The third to me, he has offered to meet you, Mr. President. What does he want? Why is Cornat hands? Why should I met him? After passing out of his father, may he rest in peace. Oh, it's a great, a big conglomerate, that word. Which means it would be wise to have them by your side. What does that productive collaboration entail? Sound like there is potential there. There is definitely potential. A potential that could go both ways. But let's not go ahead of ourselves. We need to determine our general approach to media. I'm no media expert, but Lucian made some very interesting argument at our preparation meeting yesterday. By influencing it is by keeping it independent. We should have independent media. I kind of think so. You know? But we are going for a more centralist approach. But I'm not so sure if that is got influence in your things with the West. Like, I do think that the West is probably independent. The media is a tool to be used. Let's choose that. The media plays a huge role in adapting public opinion. Yeah. While I do acknowledge that this will sound a bit harshy, I certainly believe that our perspective, knowledge, and experience allow us to have a superior judgment. You lost me that, sir. You lost me that. But, okay. That sounds harsh. Okay, I completely share your opinion. I am better than you. Or something like that. I concur, even if we don't use it, we should be able to have control over it. You both are aware of my certain expertise with public opinion swaying. I would make sure the media is on our side. Okay, I like it. The knocks were holding the door. Please come in. That lady here, the first secretary. Livia Suno, my secretary, entered the office. Her dark horse, yeah, okay, she's beautiful, I get it. Excuse me, Mr. President. Mr. Garlade Secretary has been calling me of wanting to relay a message. The new CEO is aligned. Well, the ball is in your court now. Would you like to talk to him, sir, or would you like me to? I will talk to him. Collect the line to my office. I will talk with him personally. Right away, sir. Connecting the call to line 1. Pick up the phone. I pick up the phone. The president speaking. It's an honor, Mr. President. Of course it is. I know your time is valuable, so I will not waste any of it. I was just elected CEO of House. My strategy is the running of this conglomerate will be different from my prior approach. Sorry. This is why I offered a partnership deal regarding our media branch. I would like to formally invite you to my resort near Korea for a meeting to discuss the details. You so you are invite me for into your resort so we can talk a little bit better about our partnership. That sounds a little bit kind of like a bright me, but what do that entail? Further, as partner, Mr. President, surely we can talk about the details on the phone. I just wish to have a toe-to-face conversation with you. Thank you. I will be interested in a meeting. You'll be not disappointed, I promise. How much great stuff you gonna send me? See you later, President. See you later, Mr. Coronti. I hung up the phone. I expect a worldwide meeting next month. I'll settle down. Looking for the next month. I wonder if he has approved. Listen, our watch is appeared to have done for the day. We'll continue where we left off later. Thank you for the time. Good work with Marcel. Keep it up. Okay. We just started and we decide to give privilege for the businessman and accept a quite strange invitation for a resort. Oh, that's good. Welcome back. Well, you didn't lose that much. I just become corrupt. Oh, do I have some news about that? I don't think so. Do I have it? Yeah, I don't have any news about that, so that should not be that bad anymore. Congratulations for President Smolak. Okay. That's a cool map. What's a little bit of corruption? Exactly. There. Oh, veto and sign. The electoral campaign finance bill. The criteria for the location of public funds shall no longer be according to the number of votes won in the general election by a political party. I don't like it. The new criteria should be the proportion of seats won by a political party in the assembly. Well, we do have more people, right? Oh, definitely. I had signed that. Please let me do that again. Well, objective the found, but specking saying that it's contained too much on foreigners. Of course I am unfair. Who's fair these days? Hijacks elections, sure. Okay. Opportunity to buy stocks for Arcasian company. Arcasian is that one here, right? No. What is that Arcasian? No, that's Sergnolia. What is Arcasian again? Rumburg? No, definitely not. Oh, nice. We have a legend here. Like, we literally have a map. Huh. Is that one? Nope, it's not that one. Okay, sure. Let's see it. Let's see it. Opportunity to buy personal wealth. What is my is my personal wealth here? Personal investment opportunity that have been relayed to Mr. Manager, experienced stockbroker. Oh yes, Gus Manager. Arcasia, bro, country exists? No, no, of course they don't exist. And up the common electronics manufacturer country should invest or let their opportunity pass. Uh, the Republic of Rakasi is a constitutional republic. It's pretty much the okay. I gotta go all in. Okay, look, hear me out. If I go all in, there's no way that I'm not gonna get anything. Uh, okay, I am really well suited. Oh, Diana. Ha! Suddenly, Diana hugged me from behind, startling me. Monica had fixed her hair in the leather braid, woven with ribbons. Papa, Mama told me it's time to go. Hello, darling. I'm ready. Where is your brother? Hello, darling. I'm ready. Where is your brother? I think France is upstairs. It's almost time to leave. Let's see. Now, where is my first lady? Came down from downstairs. She was wearing a simple yet elegant suit. Yeah. How do you do, Mr. President? I will embrace here. Now, what the hell is Frank? Frank! And here. Wait for the sugar, his look at easy. Are you ready to go, Frank? Yes, the sooner we go, the sooner we'll be over, right? Papa, added these people going to be around us from now on? Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, yes. They prepare our friends, Diana. And that will be golden. Together, flanked by the guards, we out of the door. Dad, do I really have to go? I couldn't stay home instead. But I guess I have no choice. What are you thinking about? I was thinking that I have come a long way together, and haven't we? Yes, we have. Just remember, no matter what, the student and I will always be there for you. I'm going to help Papa fix everything. How cute. This means a great deal to me. We are here, sir. Hope you enjoyed the drive. I did, sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. How are you today? I am just as good as I can be, but today is your day, sir. I'm glad you are in charge now. You know, my entire family vote for you. Good to know, sir. Thank you and your family. I am here with all of your support. Yeah. Good luck out there, Mr. President. I will see you on the trip home. Mr. President, do you have plans on working together with the opposition party on the expected constitutional reforms? We are going to work with everybody. This night is for celebration. I'm not going to talk about my policies now. First, I'm not going to say that. If the opposition is willing to support us, well, I gotta say that. They'll support you on these issues to the end. What do you think about the statement? I welcome. This is a challenge for us. For us all. We want the other parties to join him as his endeavor. Honestly, I don't expect much from him. I don't think that is wise to say that. I can't comment since I haven't seen his statement yet. I gotta say that. Okay, on more question, one of your first acts as a president has to sign a campaign finance law, allocating public elections found by seats in the assembly as opposed to numbers of votes. Is the deliberate attempt to defound the Communist Party and the Blue Works Party, neither of which have reached the election threshold? I will have with your questions, Guar. My motivations are not for you to know. Perfect it was. I left. If left unchecked, to supporters will may all make trouble for me. Is to ensure the USP has the found we need to stay in power. Okay, I'm not gonna say any of this. Let's just say I'm done with your questions, okay? Okay. I go Peter. Okay. And I get wiser. I mean older, right? And should have gotten any wiser. Maybe not. After all, I'm still sticking with you. Evelyn. Oh. Congratulations, Anton. I have to say the results were clear for me from the beginning. Appreciate it, Evelyn. That means a lot. The pleasure is mine. I hope you will show the same enthusiasm in the job. Of course I will. You know me. I work as hard as I play. Monica, how are you? You're barely to say a word. I'm more than relieved the same this roller coaster ride over that. But of course, now the real work begins. Yes, managing help, yeah. As long we don't burn the rules, and alright, Peter? Papa, can we go? I want to see the ballroom. Yes, we have the conversation there, Diana. Oh, we have a sub conversation. Oh fuck. Sorry, Diana. Oh, there was tiring. What? You're another drink? Oh fuck. Oh fuck, someone's already tried to kill me. Really? The musicians suddenly a loud bang in the house echoed from outside of the ballroom. Then another one and another one. The musicians started playing. Everyone in the room was looking around in confusion. Peter and I turned towards each other, realizing down on both our faces, fireworks, no, gunshots! As soon as Monica heard the word, she longed from his shit. Get down! Shoot Monica and kids. Of course I gotta shoot them. Papa, what's happening? I knew it never. We'll never go. You should never run. Cables broke. Everything. Yeah. 2 more shots. Mr. President, are you all right? Yeah. Thank God. Basically, the chef of security come. What the hell is going on? Status report. 1 second, Mr. President. He turned around quickly to his men. Check the perimeter, now! Bo, Jason, follow my lead. Will you bring them to safe room? And what about my fucking stats? Don't worry, the situation is under control. Please follow me. Can you please say what's happening to me? And your freaking president? What the fucking night? Mr. President, get down! It's never... Shh, not now, Peter. You can say that again. Counter to us with a furious face. As we are about to round the corner. Quiet, please. Sorry, I talk when I get nervous. Peter, shut up. It's me. It's literally me. So what the stats? Good news. We are not in danger at the moment. The situation has been dealt with and the operator has been secured by the guards and the palace. His glanced toward Monica, Evelyn, and the kids. If I may, sir. He gestured towards a more private corner of the room and started speaking about it quietly. There was a... This is what we know so far. We have confirmed that two people were gunned down in the front of the palace. The attacker is one of them. We have reasons to believe that he was working alone. He fired 3 shots at the MP. One of the head, 2 of the boys, instantly killing them. Oh fuck. Presidential guards at the palace immediately shot and killed the attacker. He was not identified yet and we required investigation. The MP was killed and identified as Bernard Tirkas. Okay, you're dead now. Yeah, now you're dead, but... Oh, the communists. Oh, no, the communists. This is huge, Anton. This will cause a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Repeatedly pull out the cigarettes. Oh, one-handed and handed me one. Yeah. Comfort Monica and the child. We are safe. I'll make sure everything's going to be fine. Okay? Is okay. It is okay. Believe me, Monica. Believe me, it's okay. Okay? I crushed the cigarettes. Oh, news. So like, okay, MP shot. Yeah. Security increase. We need to have an emergency meeting. Yeah, of course, a guy just got killed. The mood of the situation was gloomy. Don't tell me. My cabinet members were gathered to discuss the shooting outside the palace. Lelias presented the initial report. Bernard Circus was shot dead at 9:03 p.m. in front of the palace gates. He was elected independent member of assembly and, as you know, a famous communist. She spent the last war with some disdain. She don't like communists. The guards at the scene were 50 meters away and immediately took action by responding and killing the assailant, who was identified as the member of the nationalist organization. Yeah. The MP shoot near the palace. That's absolutely unacceptable. Yeah. The Red Youth condemned the killing, but didn't stop there. They promised revenge. Huh. You will, in turn, spark further aggression for the young swords. I fully agree. We should protect freedom of speech. Yeah, freedom of speech. No, no, thank you. The nationalists, young shortened have overstepped and they should be put under the loop of such extreme action. Yeah. Among Us. Someone was killing. Let's make Cambridge's meeting. That's kind of sus. How do respect, man? But we shouldn't be quick and... Of course we should quick and go for the conclusions. It's Illy, but will we attend the funeral? In my opinion, we should. Of course, that's kind of dumb to ask. It's too soon to jump to conclusion. Reckless act will have dire consequence. Agree, internal stability will be maintained. Our security fund might need to be increased. Any threat or power must be dealt as swift as soon as possible. Yeah. We can't pass any constitutional reform in such an atmosphere. Yeah, of course we should do that. Let's make a speech in the funeral about constitutional reforms. Oh, that's the chapter one done already. Oh, okay. So the chapter one is pretty much I almost died, and that's it. And a guy died. Okay, I get it. Yeah, cool, cool, cool enough. Cool, cool. I guess. Let's continue. A few days later. A few days later. I just waiting for the days to pass. A few days later. That's I'm waiting. I still waiting. And we are about to have a red scare. Maybe. No, that's to the chapter one. Okay. Oh, the chapter one is really big then. Legal firearms found in the Communist Party office. Weapon seized in cultural center. Hello. Yeah. Apparently, I got to have a civil war. Cool. So the communist is the minority, right? So let's repress them. Apresentador Lucian e as Aleas rose from the sir. Please take your seats. Everyone in the room sat down except for Lucian, who put his glass and went through the documents. Mr. President, ladies, we will kick off today meeting with the internal security briefing. And assuming everyone was already been over the agenda, we all have busy schedules. Without further ado, I will jump for our first topic. As we feared, the political atmosphere was worsened. The report around the country indicate tensions rising, and as we feared. I have received news in the morning. Yeah. The more we know, the better. After the further investigation, the testimonies we have confirmed that motive as and also the events leading us to the shooting. A few days prior, members of the held initially violent attack a young Sword's local leader in Jen. We believe that young Swords then called for revenge, leading out to the death of Mr. Circus. Yeah, that's like you literally just kill a freaking yeah. Not to mention that his red communist views. But at the same time, the red guild's not okay. Like you don't kill someone, or just you also don't beat someone. Political violence need to stop. You had it coming then. Redco, Solent just a great writer. For what? The red guilds are clearly to blame, says the trigger. Yeah, let's just blame the victim, right? Let's just blame the victim. They stuck for us. Yes, it was over that was that were gonna have the retaliation. The founding source of the red guilds was a clear link to United Contana. Oh. The era proved that I am amending your offers exactly. So let's kill them. Just kill the guys. That's not just how it works. Mediterranean control ties with the countries include Sutherland. I trust Miss Graf judgment. I also don't want to judge conclusively if should create a crisis. Of course, we're gonna create a crisis about that. We need to remain vigilant as a people and a nation. If we give up essential freedom to purchase temporary security, we deserve neither freedom or security. This is debatable, but yes. Why we can't have political peace? What about a political battle royale? What about that? Like put everyone in the same ballroom, and the one that stay to the end become the president. They become the new president. What about that? They make a lot of noise, but we have little substance. A barking dog don't bite. Are they supported by our bullish people, citizens? To some extent, luckily they could attract a wide audience of Blurus. So let's deal with them. Can we make indirect correlations to blame Ronberg? Not yet. Political battle royale. But yeah, but I have suspect that indicates such correlation. This is grave news. Yeah. Which two crime families? The Coronelli cartel and the Skinner cartel. Lilias, you can handle that, okay? You can handle that, okay? I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the impeachment. You read our comment for separatists and violent thugs if you do so. I wish you would stop using the word thugs, Lilias. The real problem is corruption. Of course not corruption. What? Huh? In which time corruption was a problem? Of course not. Your minutes must tackle the issue of persistence, Miss Morgana. This threat is more direct than a few tribes. Okay, these threats. They are, and they will need our attention they can get from our administration. Well, this concludes the topic for the entire operation. Thank you for the update, Mr. Garas, Mr. Morgana. Thank you for the overview. Have a good day. Until next time. The minister left the room. Okay. Mr. President, Yusuf, welcome. I brought General Kruger with me do the escalation on our borders. General Kruger, shake his hand. Yeah? Gentlemen, thanks for coming to this significant gathering. Let's begin. There is no corruption, Starland. Yeah, exactly. Can you prove me? Can you prove me that is corruption? You can't, so there is no corruption. Joseph and Vulcan look at the seat at the table while the rest of the officers stood in the doors. Okay, what's the problem? Mr. President, the situation at the Western... oh, nice! That's a flag there. That's cool. That's really cool. The northern borders towards Rumbling is very tense. We are observing deployment in the divisions closer to our borders, okay. Rumbling was been acting close like specialists in the past decades, and they also intervene in Agnolia. But now they are turning their sight on us. What is our current strategy? Patrolling close their borders with our border force and keeping army the reserve divisions near. It seems like they want to increase the pressure both internally, externally, and internally. Mr. President, if I may, please, General. The picture is becoming clear. The latest information from the interior about the weapons caches, and now there is an active military bureau up your border. Very much they want to control us. Huh. And I should let that happen. I must completely trust in that. Okay, I also don't completely trust in you. You give them hell. Let them come. You give them hell. I share your enthusiasm. We draw our strength from the brave sons and daughters of Sutherland, but we wouldn't be able to stand against them right now. Oh, why not? I require increasing the military budget and enlist more soldiers. Only then we can stand strong against our enemies. Yeah, Vulcan's right. We do have an increase. We do need an increase in the military budget, although we don't see eye to eye on exactly how to spend the budget. That we much agree on. I have my concern about Roma too. We need strong allies to withstand such a superior power. They are our nemesis. That's an understatement. Times are changing and what is coming, Mr. President. Whatever we like it or not, we must be prepared. During the elections, we say nothing about focusing or military. I ask you to reconsider and increase the military budget. The future and safety are solely in your hand. I am a man of my word, Joseph. As you say, time changed, Joseph. We will see. Defense of our nation is more important. I knew you would understand, Mr. President. Offros would crumble under the decrees and Romberg would be more compelled to exploit our weakness. Our country hasn't fallen to any invasion force for 200 years. We cannot let it happen, Mr. President. We should find regional allies like that one or that one. There are several options on the table. Romberg wouldn't ally any nation allied with any superpower. Yeah. On shoulder at the sacrifice they would her carriers will take. Yes, but what the difference between lose your independence to one of the other? Mr. President, there was a Roman military active close to. Oh fuck. Welcome. We should go to the minister and get further updates from our branch. Understood. Raising military readiness is the first card of action. If they are a true extraordinary attempt, you should relay it to immediately and wait for the orders. Make sure they know we are observant and ready. Go and show them the might of the shortest army. Remain calm. Make sure to not exciting. Okay, let's show them the might of our armies. Okay. You can. We will. You can be sure of that. How Sorland? How? Yeah. Yeah, we are going at war apparently. I need to have a dinner with my family. Like, really? Can I skip that part? Like, why should I have a dinner with my family? Like, we are just about to enter the war. A man barged into your office and introduced himself as John Smith. Excuse me, Mr. President, I'm sorry to barge you, but we are trying to reach you about your car extended warranty. Yeah, that is my beautiful princess. Who was school? Where is your mother? If there only one bad man, Diana, it was one bad man, Diana. And yes, he's gone now. Okay, Papa. Oh, I need to... Sorry. Nah, what about that? Darling, you should have... What do we have a cook for? Oh, of course not. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, okay? How was your day, dear? Terrific. I finally got to do some grocery shopping, just like the old times, and I make your favorite. I mean, yes, Subali. Subali? Svabli. Svabli? That's a weird name. Thank you, Overheat. Svabli was a classic household delicacy. Vegetables and creamy sheep cheese sandwich between two layers of dough. Oh. From Bergia. Oh, it's my lucky day. What's the occasion? No occasion, I just want to cheer everyone a bit. Sorry. Specifically after what happened in the mall. Mama, yes, sweetheart, I'm hungry. We'll meet in just a moment. Will you help us set the table? Loud rock and roll music echoed through the hall. Oh, I gotta open the door. I gotta be. I gotta be. What? What? Yeah. Let's have a seat. Let's eat. Honestly, would that be really be so bad? Yeah. Never another soul, okay? Have been killed, could have been killed, and of us could have died. Frank, you never let anything happen to you or Diana, even if it cost my life. I know, but still, shut up, kid. Shut up. We are eating. You don't need to know the details. No, it's always like that. Yeah, because in the freaking Mr. President, I can't just go away telling my stuff. Turn to me. We all have to trust each other. He's still young. I know, but it's not much longer that we can shoot him for the ugliness of the world. He's Carrington, and frankly, he isn't the only one. Yeah, but his agent got beaten by the police and everyone, and it's still in my foot. Okay, so he get. I know the truth, Monica. This is my escalate. Okay, let's say that. Yeah. Now what's happened? End of day at the Marum Palace. It was late on evening. The Marum Palace was fairly set, somewhat quiet when I returned to my office at the top. I eagerly approached my chair and sprang out of it. It was being exhausting day, just like everyday signs that took office. Light a cigarette. Pour some whiskey. Let's drink a little bit. It's all Sergey and the guards waiting for me at the main gate. I heard a couple of knocks is my secretary, leaving as soon as entered. Mr. President, Mr. Tusk is here to see you. He had a meeting with the Lordberg spokesman, and so sorry for not giving you proper notice. Do your job properly next time. I was just about to leave. Maybe we can postpone. Don't worry about that. We can talk. Thank you for your understanding. After a moment, Mr. Tusk swaggered in the room. I met Sutherland, Paul. Yeah. Anything to drink, Mr. Tusk? Water, whiskey, cognac. Preferably from before you are born, sweetheart. Wait. Both. I'll check the supply room. Livia back at the ops, shooting me at apologetic looks as she did it, so... Yeah. Good evening, Mr. President. I need to congratulate you. We both sat down. My business partner and I wish you have a successful term as the leader of our nation. That will depend about how much great stuff we're gonna see. Thank you, Mr. Tusk. I had no chance to say this about with all the panic, but we are very much looking forward to working with you. Sure. Likewise. Likewise. I would like to build a profitable relationship between us. That being said, there are some certains of mine and the people I represent which I should like to take the opportunity to clear up. I'm listening. What are these concerns? The ruined state of our economy of Solent was influenced everyone. The recession hit our us. The recession hit all of us hard. Order pulled a box of cigarettes from his jacket. I bought this for Lesbia, the best cigarette in the whole continent. Would you like to try one? Smoke a cigar. Of course. Yes. Take a drink, some drinks, smoke some cigarettes. You know? Now we are talking. A man know how pleasure and business. A man who know pleasure and business. I hear that you purchased stock from Aberdeen Eastern in your culture. Smart buy. They are developing new gadgets and they are going to be profitable. With risk come rewards. Expect a very good return on investment. Spend money to make money. That's, they say. Let's see if that holds true. I figured why not take the chance. Yeah, let's say that. You will be surprised that at what you want can achieve given the resource in capitalists. I will buy a couple of thousand shares to expand my portfolio. Hope the investment pay off for both of us, Mr. President. The assassination and the troubles between the left and right are growing, but the recession is the root of cause of these issues. For us, it's only to see. You have to decide to promote the planet economy. I don't mind that we disagree on the economy. Neither do I, but you know how much capital Lorberg represent. Even though you pursue this path, you need further market investment to boost the economy. He leaned for the chat. Okay, let me just also do that. The high-speed rail investment was a great decision. Thank you. The intention of the administration is to boost the economy. Our goal was to focus on the need of the businessman. Exactly. Glad to hear that, because the unemployment rate won't decrease otherwise. We can be close allies. The group is literally the Lautenberg group. The group can help you get Solent out of the recession, which will be the great problem to solve in your term and could even determine your re-election. Let's start with a gesture of goodwill. Soon the investment project contract will be awarded to be one of the 3 contenders. Pull a check out of his pocket and sign on the table. Oh, that's a lot of money. If this contract is somehow awarded to Underhouse Construction, they will not only work hard on delivering, but they will be also do it on time. What do you think, Mr. Rain? Won't be that good. He put his finger on the check. There was a noise by the door. Holding a string. I'm sorry, Mr. Turks, but I could find. But what I could find was 1942 17. I hope that's acceptable. She clicked on the toys on the desk. Tusk eyed her and she left. Remind me to visit the orphan more often. Now, where were we? Do we have a deal? Should I take a bride? well, give me a reason to not take a bride, okay? Not yet. We both know you can do better than that amount. Accept the bride or ask for more bride? What about a bit more than 6 months? You're all about that. I'll make this my final offer. Oh, that's 1 year. I accept that. Of course. I mean, I accept the offer. The check was right on my hands. He pulled his hands back and took the check. This deal will also show to the group and that the administration wasn't left the private sector behind. Our goal is to unite every stakeholder to improve the economy. The administration will maintain a good relationship with the group. I'm very happy that we come to our agreement today, Mr. Tusk. Likewise, President Rain, it's a pleasure doing business with you. We'll be keeping in touch. If I may be bold, Mr. President, did you accept his offer? Of course I didn't. How could you even ask me that? The other guilds have told me about all kinds of dealing that went on during the Alfonso administration. I wasn't sure if if you were that kind of person. I most certainly not. How could she tell me that I am I'm corrupt? I'm corrupted. I am corrupt person. Yeah, that's a lot of problems. Situation reported. Yeah, the situation, the policies and other stuff. I need to improve the latest diplomat message for the leader of one of us regarding a pathway to the mountains Badagia that allow traitors of the state escaping to Sutherland. Okay, pretty much you're saying to me that the guys that are making problems here is traitors, huh? Brunberg will close down the consulate in Sutherland, only one of the few East Marco nation to have diplomatic tie. Yeah. Wrong economy. Fuck you. Red cows. I don't care about you. I don't care about the news. They talk like I will care about that. React to the unrest. A decision to address the stability of the nation. Okay. I will expand the police. Now we will be having more police in the street. Okay? Okay. Economic relief plan. With the assistance of the National Business Council and the Central Bank, Simon Hall put forth a countrywide relief plan to mitigate the economic hardship that will be felt. We can either provide the stimulus checks for people in need to bail out business or bail out business. We go for the business because I don't know, business people need to have checks. You don't know that? Oh, still having legal firearms. Oh, the finalization of the road. Yeah. Yeah. I trust your economic plans, Simon. I trust you, Simon. You're my man. What do you take to stop the recession? What type of results you would expect? Sure. Look at the files. The underhaul constructions, right? Yes, underhaul constructions. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, they are good. They're so like yeah. Yeah, of course. Whatever the order conditions. Yeah. Yeah, we have a settle in the underhaul constructions. Good luck to us. Thank you. This concludes the meeting. So now I don't have money. The railway is almost done. Yeah, literally we don't even have a fucking money. Where are we, Sergey? We are nearing the House Country Club, Mr. President. You'll be there shortly. The location is very remote indeed. What do we? Yeah, it's a very exclusive country club for people who value their privacy. Enter the building. Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, I just checking my phone. Yeah, if someone asks me how to fix the economy, make bad numbers go down and good numbers go up. Just simple, right? Just that simple. May he rest in peace. He was a true entrepreneur. We would have been very happy to hear this from you, Mr. President. It's time to look forward. Let's talk about our bright future. Yes, there's much to discuss. Believe it or not, we have been a secret admirer of your political success. If I find your quick rise to power was shockingly well executed. I would not be standing here if I was bad at what I do. The admiration go both ways. The past months have been tumultuous to say the least. The whole incident must have been a shock for the kids. They aren't used to what we lived toward the back of the late 20s. I still remember when my father took us out of the country when it becomes too dangerous in Korea. They were startled, but the important thing is that they're safe and sound. Yeah. Look at the painting. Get Lucian a puzzled look. Okay, he's curious. You said you transformed this nation, Mr. Rain. My conglomerate has a way of doing things and I don't want them to change. So I want to cooperate with you. Cooperate? Think that is brutal. You might have the people's support now, Mr. President, but what happened when you make mistakes? I don't make mistakes. No, I don't make mistakes. Everybody, no, you don't know me. What do you mean? What was that supposed to be? Let's hear his point, Mr. President, just because you ask, Lucian. Being a president is counters to me have many enemies. Enemies that would resort to anything to bring you down. Let's say these enemies cause a scandal or leak sensitive information for the administration. That will be the structure when they release it. If they were released. You are playing a dangerous game. Yeah, we are all dangerous men playing dangerous game. You aren't just being nice, are you? I want two things, Mr. President. Number one is a guarantee from you that Rain administration won't meddle in House affair no matter what happened. Number two is a simple gentleman favor for the future. Let me prove my service to you first, and I will sure you won't approve me when the time comes. That is far too risky for me. Great risk means great rewards. This mutual benefit cooperation will help us you greatly. I can guarantee that you will see benefits sooner than later. We can make history together if we dare to challenge the odds. You have been awful silent, Peter. I think he's getting more of this than we are. Issue tied to his request must be so important for him that he's offering the risky deal. We need to be cautious. If we get caught of this, I can't imagine the consequence. So, do we have a deal? Of course we have a deal. Yeah, we have a deal. Hard to hear that. You can contact me personally through this number. As soon as you know that a history against you will break, please call me and I'll be taken care of. So now I have someone that give me money and someone that say the money is not given to me. Huh. A deal is a deal. A man of his word. Excellent. We will meet again. Goodbye. Thanks for your time, Mr. Coronti. Return to house sort. Okay, now I have a principal thing to do here. Yeah. Let's attend to the funeral, okay? I know. Oh, I don't want to go there. Also. Fuck you. You don't have the right to critique my trade. You don't have the right to do that. It looked like it was going to rain. Certain fitting water for a funeral. Sir, we have arrived. It's okay, Serge. I will hold my own umbrella. As you wish, sir. Peter and Carl are excited for this own convoy. Anton, Mr. President, I just wanted to inform you that the perimeter is clear and security completely. And security completely. There is no one getting in or out without our knowledge. You don't want something similar to happen again, do we? Absolutely not, Mr. President. The same mistake will never happen again. I personally make sure of that. Yeah, Peter A will be inconsiderate. Good, if anything happened to Anton, I will have to answer to the first late. And trust me, Carl, you don't want that. I don't think that any of us want that. The bad lad. I have a small problem, sir. A few. A 5, to be exactly. Radio members are here to attend his funeral. They apparently say they wish to pay respect to their fallen comrade. Should we let them in? Okay, let them in, but put guards on them. Let's oppress the communists, okay? Today, we are mourning Bernard Circus, a father, a husband, and a loyal servant of this country. It was a great loss for all of us. I must confess that I disagree with Bernard Circus almost entirely, but it doesn't mean that he deserves this. Our country can be a better place. Eulogy, yeah. Circus had a day of a unified Sutherland. In this next month, we need to fulfill his dream and band together. Probably that one, right? Yeah. But hatred begets hatred. There is only one way of overcome this vicious cycle. We must unite against the evil of this world. I would now like to recite one of his poems, the poems he left us. Our only strength is the will to survive, knowing that we will perish, knowing nothing but absolute. We rise towards the sun. Those who die fighting. Die fighting. They are now buried in the sun. No need to mourn. There is a ray to the sun. Okay, that's really beautiful. They did not let us sing our songs. They are afraid of the dawn. They are afraid of hope, but our songs will be sung. I'll go for the second one. A moment of silence, please. And everyone go mad. As we did farewell to Bernard, I want to close with the words of Every Soul Lives By. A Morgana Westcourt. Vector Sandai, Vector is close, everyone. Yeah, Vector is close. Yeah. Victory. That was a good speech. I sense all respect from his voice. Thank you. I mean it. I know you do. Come on, let's go. We have work to do. Yeah, that's end. Okay. Briefing of the current diplomatic situation. Leave the what the fuck is? Oh, it's the foreign relations minister. Leave the formalities aside, David. Please take a seat. Right? Are you getting used to this position, Anton? Yeah. He was my professor. Teacher. It has to be. Uh, how's your health? Ah, okay. Let's begin. Very well. I will start providing a brief overview of the current status situation of our neighbors. That would you like to start with Agnolia? But relation in the northern East Agnolia, they are still diplomatic, non-aligned, and probably has one of the most democratic systems between our neighbors. Economic stagnation is a hard for them. It's a word for them. The primary issue is to have reliance on foreign investment from us. Agnolia is our most friendly neighbor. We have been allies for the longest time after Wormberg annexed Dom. This fact needs to be a part of the equation. Unsurprisingly, the Agnolian Prime Minister Martin von Horten is expecting better cooperation through a new, further trade deal with us. It was one of his election mandates. We can lose our advantage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we need more advantage. I am skeptical about the relaxed immigration. I'm supportive of the relaxed immigration. I would rethink the matter of surrealism because it was a great influence in your. Oh no! Of course we need to have immigrants. The nation here, our cousins, they are the bad guys. Yeah, of course. It's not easy to forget. They are the bad guys. They pay a guy to kill my guy. That's bad. Yeah, unfortunately, billions of dollars ran worth of cargo is transport closed. Yeah, that's bad. Like they can just yeah. Yeah, it's extremely high value for us. Yeah. We are actively monitoring the sea roads or in cargo ship. For now, there is no immediate threat, but we don't know what can happen in the future. Was the last situation well in? Yeah, pretty much the guys are expanding like crazy. Oh, I was one young and I made mistakes. I did what was the right. What was right. Soldiers do not decide on what was right. Soldiers do what they told to do. Yeah, but now you're freaking president. So I say that was right. He opened his mouth to continue, but David cut in. Our focus should be on the current matters. The Bangladeshi minority is a very large inside of Wellington too, which is a factor to consider, which is our national interest to prevent the information of a failed state of western border. One was not increasingly aligned itself towards the Communist Alliance, another point to analyze. Yeah, let's move on. Two important neighbors remain countries remain Lesbia, yeah, the one that makes cigarettes. Roberg, I don't know about you. We have a kind of a cross here, right? What about Lesbia? South with a more Abkhazia, they are more capitalist. Aligning the national region could be beneficial, exactly. Could be, but it will also mean that we would now closer the Arcasia bloc and due to the Arcasian Treaty Organization. That's kind of the ONU? Or something like that? Or it's like the NATO. Our values are too different for Lesbia. It will be hard to see eye to eye. Yeah, look at the economic power. Yeah, inequality, but business people get richer and richer. Yeah, but like if they have more money, right? So they can use more money to get more people out of their province. But the situation in Romberg. It was the most troublesome nation, Vtuber, a constitutional monarchy led by the Queen Beatrice Livingstone. I highly advise caution and calculated actions against Rosenborg. Our military must be prepared. The threat is real. They are strong and have the motivation, as well as they means to damage us. Okay, they have big weapons. We shouldn't give any reason to pursue aggression. I will take your advice in consideration. But we must prevent them from interfering in your affairs. We should rise. They have shown similar behavior to the neighbor countries before, but we must be cautious. Israel looks stern and full of resolve. The Rumburg trade is one of the top priorities. We can be assured of that. You can be sure of that. Yeah, exactly. You can be sure of that. We could use the aggressive attitude against them by convincing the international community. Lucian grabbed the Lithuanian Times newspaper and put his finger on the article about the latest diplomat incident. The abrupt announcement about the closure of the Rumburg consulate in Latchovan is yet another step in that escalation. Yeah. Wait, let me just one thing. Okay. Was all the time was here. You didn't see anything. Just that. Sorry, I was seeing something. Peter arrived late and a little louder than usual. He must be drinking from last time. Hey there, folks. Excuse me, my delay. I should have didn't miss anything we didn't already know. You were still supposed to be a part of this meeting, also on time. Punctuality is important. We're talking about serious subjects here. Yeah. Peter was assigned a task from me. Let me cover him. Yes, it went successfully, sir. Peter's tone was more serious. I expect a report on your desk tomorrow. The vice president will be part of the trade delegation, and he's great to have input of this subject, but also on the robot incident. Yeah, so is the northern guys. They have big weapons, so we need to be cautious of them, guys. We should address the diplomat incident. Yeah, let's move into the trade or whatever. Well then. Yeah. I think the return is too lucrative to pass on regardless the risk. Yeah, exactly. You need big money. Ah, yeah. Tell me about the trade with Ignolia. Yeah. Okay, it's more about diplomacy than really money, so I kind of prefer to have a bit more money. Okay. A full alliance against Rumburg. Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, that might be good. Like have a big, a strong ally. God of us. Yeah, okay, let's go for that. Let's pick ally. Okay, let's pick ally. They are kind of big, so there's not much we can do. Without friends, let's solve everything with the power of friendship. The security situation is under control. They are playing with us. They are playing with us. We are accustomed to the use of rhetoric, but it's far more serious. I must display strength to the people. We can't be pushed around. All of this may be a calculated plan of action to push us to our corner and act irrationally. This is my fear. They might be looking for a causus belli and are slowly sprawling downwards to find reasons to wage war. There are world development like the smuggling arms and the build-up near the border. Our military must be buffed to stand against a regional power like Romberg. We either respond to the aggressive act with diplomatic condemnation, or we retaliate by closing or consolidating them. I want to say that escalation will be risky. Yeah, Zach, what the fuck you guys really want to fight? Please stay calm. Stay calm. Yeah, right your fist. Yeah, stay calm a little bit. Okay? Yeah, so we can have like the guys, the boys at our side. We need to have the boys at our side. Yeah, well, that concludes our meeting, Mr. Rain. Have a good day and enjoy Lackhaven. I will take my leave, sir. Exactly. Go ahead. Take your leave. Okay. Now we need to go back to... Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, 1 second. I kind of need to take a bathroom break. Just for a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. I swear to you. Right back. Just 1 second. Oh, I forgot to mute myself. I forgot that. Okay. Now, I'd say that will be probably today. I hope, first of all, I hope you guys didn't miss me that much. And second, that will probably will be yeah, I probably need to close the stream really soon. I kind of need to do some things. Well, tomorrow is my birthday, so I kind of need to solve some things before tomorrow because tomorrow will be a really longer day. Yeah, so let's at least try to solve that issue for a couple more minutes before I need to go, okay? What about that? Breathe in. I came a little early to the meeting room. Oh, okay. I came a really oh fuck. I came a little early to the meeting room before anybody showed up. We have scheduled a meeting to discuss the progress of the reform committee regarding the new constitution. Okay, they're about to write a new constitution. I took a seat in the center chair in the vacation meeting room, and as I waited for them to show up. The reforms were slowly become the most significant expectation of my government. We should be changing Seoul Constitution of 29. Most people nowadays blame the constitution for the outstanding problems of the country. On the other hand, the reformers in the assembly had been getting louder about the demands. What I knew for sure was that I need to do something about the encroaching chaos before it swallowed me. Meanwhile, Lucian, Peter, and Nia has been leading the committees to prepare an initial draft for the constitutional amendments, and I was intrigued to hear their results. There was a knock on the door. It was Lucian. Good afternoon, sir. Lucian arrived exactly on the hour mark again. His punctuality could almost be described as obsessive. What about almost? It's clearly obsessive, but sure. Good afternoon, Lucian. And he waited behind the door to comment a second. I'm sorry, sir. Forgot, how are you? His accent for all English. Just doing my job. He took a seat. We should begin to the meeting as soon as Ms. Morgana and Mr. Vice President arrives. We'll finally have some result for the reform committee. How does it look? Well, the situation is quite complicated, but I'm sure we will make it work. Just like we accomplished many things before. We go over the details regarding the new constitution and the meeting. A few minutes later, Peter and Nia also arrived. After a short chat, everyone sat down and took out their notes. And I knew it was going to be a long meeting. There was a lot to talk about the future of the process. Let us begin to tackle this point of contention. Mr. President, I have heard from Mr. Galade that you're not intending to support the democratic reforms. Who is Mr. Galade? Oh yeah. Our committee meeting has been right fruitful, and we already started on the constitutional draft together with the feedback from our political parties. Oh, sorry. We are making clear progress here. We wouldn't really block our hard work, would you? Maybe? What was that supposed to mean? She leaned slyly towards me. Is our once-in-a-lifetime chance to change the constitution of Tarkin Seoul, Mr. President. You're campaigning to bring the real democracy to Sordid. With all due respect, you should hold the promise you made to the Sordish people. With all due respect, I'll be unjust with that. Peter got Mia. If I may continue, Mr. President, we have discussed the possibilities of your actions with Mr. Galade. With most people in USP who would support a new constitution with more executive powers, getting the support of DFP nationalists is our best bet for this path. That said, we should try to reach a common ground with the conservative wing of our party to be able to propose. I can't read. To be able to propose such change in the assembly. Can we possibly reach a 2/3 majority in the assembly? You'll never be able to get PFGP to work with us. But if you can get Ceasar cabinet to work with you on this, our only remaining probably will be uniting your own party. We need the majority of 130 seats of the assembly to vote in your favor. But without NFP's support of 40 votes, we can never surpass the okay. They need 166. Yeah, just make them follow your loyalty. Yeah, you did that before the elections. We can unite it again. Oh yeah, you got it. Albie Clavin is a reformist. Okay, that's funny. Will be completely against you. He rather responded negatively in the committee meetings, but I think he can be open to discussion. Whatever the conservatives may be persuaded easier. The influence of Saul is still living strong in the body. They might follow you if they respect you as a strong leader. I will show them true leadership. How many votes do we have? The conservatives have around 40. Okay. I can't allow the more authoritarian constitution to be made. There is no way I can support this. Can you please stop being a bitch? Come on, Mr. Morgana, there is no need for that. But we need more executive powers to bring a bigger change. You'll talk about this later. Yeah. Mr. Hawker. Yeah, the old guy. Can we just wait for them to die? Or like, I don't know, send someone to kill him? That could work as well. We will do the necessary to get him in line. They will surely support a just cause for the country under structure. I'm sure they will. Yeah. Yeah, Lucia looks skeptical. I don't have some wealthy, okay? You definitely need to work with some of the old guard aligned church. So, you don't even have a vote in the court. Who do you think is willing to support this change? I think we can reach out to Judge Edmond and an extension of Mr. Dalton and Mr. Martin. They aren't working together with the old guard as far as we know. Yeah, he can help us get the six votes that we need. Is that Heron Karachi here? He's jurist. Yeah, okay, so this is not that bad. Come on, Mr. Morgana, you said you are open to discussion, Mr. President version, to discuss Mr. President version of the Constitution. According to the Constitution, I am a member of the Supreme Court. Which means you already have one vote against this. I already know two other votes who are with me as well. Now, can you please stop being a bitch? Quote-unquote reforms. Okay, what? You are working on a different draft line when we work in the committee? That's correct, Mr. Pratt had stronger ideas. Surely it wouldn't work with the reform committee. No offense. Now, if you are going with this direction, I would need everybody to focus. Let's proceed. Okay, then, let's see what we're talking about. Yeah, he's angry at me. That happened. We have established 2 points of parallel demands of the reformers. I will go through each of them to get your input. We'll start with section 1. Reformers want your absolute veto power to be removed, or at least limited. We could potentially give them what they want by limited. It would cause problems as you already have the majority of the assembly. Or better yet, we could change the article according to the demand but establish new loopholes but you hold your veto powers. Uh, you could limit the veto and package. It was a great reform. Yeah, I like the idea. Maybe you can convince some of the reformers with that, but it's all dependent on the whole change. It could be better not be changing anything. I can't believe you're all in this. With all due respect, I would take my leave from this meeting. I don't think that I have anything to add anymore. I cannot associate with plans of tyranny. Ah, yeah, whatever. I wish you a good day, Mr. President. You see what happened in the assembly and court. Be careful with what you decide to do, Mr. Morgana. She gave a fake smile. I understand, Mr. President. I kinda know where you the fucking live, you know that? That's my cat. Nice. When she left the room and slammed the door behind him. That's troublesome. While I respect her, I doubt that she's capable of creating a major obstacle for us. But we have to keep a closer eye on her. Yes, keep an eye on her. We can't let her sabotage us. I will make sure that she's still in line. Yeah, I'll make sure that she's still in line. Oh, she will. I don't think she has that on her. I will move to the second point. The new constitution should remove the Supreme Court out of the constitutional amendment process. Not only popular, but also strengthen our position against the judiciary. This is a point that is that word here. Pretty much, the Supreme Court will not have that much power anymore. That's what I don't want to do. Yes, this will ensure that the Supreme Court will no longer have absolute power of legislation. We can persuade the other powers with these two. Apart from these two critical points, we could address a lot of the issues already discussed for our own benefit. NFP want to reform the appointment procedure to the Minister Cabinet, clarify that Assembly should have a say in the formation of the Council of Ministers. There also a potential ally, so it is a formal demand to consider. Important demand to consider. So this is something that is majority of your party supports. Oh, the majority of our party support that, so I disagree. We should push for comprehensive reforms. They are our own potential partners. Yeah, we need friends. Your service is appreciated. You can count on us, Anton. I think this is where we counted, so have a good day. They left the room. So I also think that is where we got a call for today. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming. That was really fun. Not gonna lie, but I really do need to do some things. Oh, I can save whatever I want. Nice. Pretty much, we think it right. we say to screw the judiciary. I don't need judge. I just only me. I am the only one that can have a say about everything. That was fun to play. I really do appreciate everyone for coming. I do know that some people just come that is not normally my viewers. Thank you, and for the voters also, thank you for coming. And yeah, a special thanks for Overheat and Saffron that tell me to play this game. Also some other people, but they say that more than the other people. So yeah, thank you. See you later. Bye bye.